Hey guys, so I'm going to show you real quick how I make my pork. So I've had it out since yesterday. It's still kind of hard a little bit, but for the most part, you see like this part is easier, than like most of the part. So I'm just gonna do that. I have two of these because it's pretty big, so I just grabbed two. I have a knife. Yes, a knife, aluminum foil, and then this mojo. It's a marinade, or Josh, how he likes to call it, he likes to say a mojo. And this has no MSG in it. And I get this big container that is, how many? 1 gallon from the same market where I buy my pork. Or my meat in general. And Delia's right there being a crazy person. Alright guys, so I am going to assemble everything and then I will come right back and show you. So all I basically did was take it out of here and put it in here, and then I just threw some of the mojo on it. I don't put any salt, any pepper, any other seasoning, just because if you read the back of like the ingredients, it basically kind of has everything that you need, like sea salt, spices, herbs, garlic, onion. You don't really need anything. You just shake it up a little bit because it's always concentrated there at the bottom. So you just shake it up. And then I use a knife for just stabbing it. Just to stab it around so some of the liquid could get in. Just all around it as much as you can. And then the skin, I put the skin down at first, and then I already have my oven on and it's preheating, and I put it at 300 for right now. But once it's in there for a little bit, I will turn it back down and put it at 200 for, see, it's done. I will put it at 200 for the rest of the day. And then right before Josh gets home, I will take and flip it back over to where the skin is at. Take the aluminum foil off of it and let it and turn it up a little bit higher so the skin can get crispy. But yeah, and then I'm just gonna put it in the oven and I will do the black beans next. Alright guys, so we're gonna do the black beans. I have my crock pot going. I am going to turn it up to 14 and 14 hours, and I guess, I don't know. This one's new. My mom just got this one recently for me. So we have the black beans that we bought at Dollar Tree. I have some oil. I have this sofrito that is basically, green peppers, onions, culantro, garlic, and olive oil. And you really, I don't need this onion, but I think I just like it just for flavor. Then you need some pepper that I got at Dollar Tree as well, some salt, and then one of these little packages. You don't use the whole thing, you just use a little bit of it. And honestly, for yellow rice, these little packages right here are amazing. And then I have adobo, just a little bit I throw in there, and then the onions. Before I put the beans in there, you should always rinse the beans out. So I'm going to rinse them, and then I will show you how I assemble everything in the crock pot. All right? Alright guys, so I already rinsed them out, and this is the fresh water I put in. You want to fill it up, not like all the way up, but not all the way up, like mid-high. And you want to make sure that all of the beans are covered up, just because you know how the water evaporates with the heat. You want enough water in there for them. And if you see, like, while you're cooking or watching it, and you notice that the water is kind of, going down, then you can add a little bit more. But I just do it this, and this is just, I don't really know about measurements. I just see it, and I don't know, I just measure it out by myself. And then I am going to show you everything else I'm going to be putting in. So I'm going to be putting a little bit of this oil and then everything else in there as well. Alright guys, so I already put some oil in because I needed 2 hands, and I'm just going to put just a little bit of that, and as you can tell there's still some down here. I'm going to grab some salt. Sorry, I'm doing this with 1 hand. So, and the salt, I don't know, I just measure it out. I'm so used to this recipe that I just measure it out. And then the sofrito, it will be last, but I'm going to do the adobo. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on it. And you can always do it to taste. So you mix it up, and when you're done mixing it, you can taste it. If it needs more salt, you put more salt. If you feel like it needs any of the other ingredients, you are welcome to put that in. Now with the pepper, it's not just like this. I have to it's a grinder. So I am going to grind that, and then I will show you when I put the sofrito in. Alright, so I did do the ground pepper, and with the sofrito, I only have a little bit left, so I'm just going to try to put as much of it in there as I can. And like I said, you don't really need to put onions or anything in there because it already has all that stuff. They also have another one, it's green, that has a lot of culantro in it. And I know I can make this myself, but I'm kind of lazy. And honestly, everything that you see there, you can just use it and use a, what is it called? A food processor, and it would make it really thin, like pasty like this. So I'm just going to keep trying to, yeah. So there's no more. I mean, there is a little bit. I can throw water in it if I want to, and I think I'm probably going to do that because I don't want that little bit of it to go to waste. And then the last thing I have is this onion. And I am going to probably cut it up maybe a little bit and dice it really small so it could dissolve in there quickly. And I will show you guys that. Alright guys, so I did already cut the onions and I threw them in there. And then I already put water in here, so I'm just going to dip that out. And then do it like that. And then I am going to, not in this drawer I guess. Gonna just mix it around. You guys can see the beans, and this is already on, so I'm gonna put that back over here, and I'm just gonna let that sit for a while, like obviously a couple hours because they're fresh beans. The crock pot is already getting hot, the base is already getting hot, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I know it's my first one and I'm not the best at everything, but I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will try to link all of the stuff that I used down below. I'm sorry that Dalia is in the background talking very loud, but I hope you guys enjoy this. And I also will do like meals of the week, and I will show you guys how everything comes out together. Bye guys. So here goes Dalia before we end this little video. She's eating some nerds. Mommy got me nerds.
I saw candy.
Yeah. Alright, say bye guys.
Mommy gave me some candy.
Bye guys.